Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker podcast brought to you by Ducks Unlimited. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world-famous Andy Shaver.
Get involved any way you can. Ducks Unlimited is a great organization, and they spend their money wisely. And I guess Ducks, the DUX convention, expo, whatever, will be in May here in Texas. So if you're planning out that far, come see us in May.
Yep, May 5th, 6th, and 7th, I believe, is the dates. It's going to be at Texas Motor Speedway. Guaranteed to have tornado chasing day that day.
Well, you'll be halfway there.
No, I won't be there. I'll be at Ducks, so it'll be a guaranteed day
You
to
can
chase
just
tornadoes.
come right back.
Yeah, well, it ain't happening that way.
Sure, it'll be in Wichita Falls. They get all the rain. We don't ever get any rain.
Well,
Football season's over.
And so is
Ending.
Tony Romo's career, maybe.
Yeah, I was reading that. You don't know either?
He almost said the N-word.
Oh, he did.
Uh-huh.
Did you just look this up, or are you finding this? You're finding this real time also. Following the social media uproar, here I can put it on the big screen, and for those of you that are watching on YouTube, you can read along with us.
The former Dallas Cowboys quarterback had his viral moment when he broke down a play in which Chiefs running back Isaiah Pacheco pulled off an incredible run during a pivotal moment. The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play, Romo said. While watching the replay of the run right there, you get three talked about this, the best tackling team, the 3 E&I, 3
Here's the video.
Let's listen to it.
And I understand somebody sent me a message not too long ago. I'm going to figure out how to link our what we hear to this, but until then,
okay,
you're just gonna have to deal with it. So I'll turn it up so maybe you can hear it. Here we go. Here's Tony Romo. Oh. You got 3. It sounded.
Can you imagine if he would have said that?
I think he did say it.
I think he was about to.
No, I think he said it because if you listen closely, they bleep him.
There's no way.
Yes, listen.
That's
Listen
not a word he uses.
Listen closely because they bleep him.
Okay, do it again.
Everything goes silent.
There's no
I
way.
think it slipped.
He doesn't use that language.
I think it slipped.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3. Talked about this, the best tackling team.
I don't know.
I don't
know
said
how.
that.
I
just don't see him using that language. I mean, redneck bar in Georgia, maybe somebody would say that like that. Nobody talks like that. Now, what I'm laughing for so much was if it had been Snoop Dogg calling that,
Right.
That's what he would have said.
Yeah. Because like the way, so that whole sentence, everything was fluid. Like I think if anybody would have said that on national television, there would have been a big pause from them being like, what the fuck do I say now? Everything right there, he just ran through that sentence. So like, I don't think that he said it because he would have realized it and there would have been a pause. So I don't know.
It'd be a good way to end your career.
I don't think he said it though. But anyway,
Of course, Shannon Sharpe.
what'd Shannon Sharpe say?
Well, you get hyped in what you're doing. You just sometimes forget where you are. And, basically that's the word he uses all the time probably.
Oh, yeah, that's what it says right there. That's what Shannon Sharpe tweeted. But
What do you want me to do about how someone talks when people aren't around? What's my role? Yeah, I don't think
he said it.
I don't think so either.
Because like I said, there would be a moment after he said it where he was like, holy shit, I just said that on national television. And there would have been a pause and he would have had to have caught up with what he was thinking. He just ran right through everything.
He could have been saying Niners.
Niners?
Yeah.
Bunch of Niners right
Well,
there?
instead of, it was a San Francisco. It was a Bengal though.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got 3. Talked about this, the best tackling team.
I don't think that's what he was even close to saying.
And that could be documented. That could be altered right there.
Now, if Ralph from the club that plays golf with him comes out and says, yeah, he says that shit all the
That's
fucking
how he
time,
talks
it
to
might be
us.
different then.
Right.
I just don't think Tony Romo That's not a language that he uses all the time.
I don't know. He grew up in a locker room, so who knows?
I'm going to bet you Shannon Sharpe uses that word more than Tony Romo does.
I bet Shannon Sharpe used that word in that last altercation that he got into.
Yeah, I bet you're right, too.
I bet if you read his lips close enough, he probably said that. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
But
I don't want to speculate, though, because Shannon is... Do you think... Let me get your take on this. If this would have come to fisticuffs,
that young
Shannon Sharpe would beat his ass.
I don't know. That one guy's a big old boy. And he's 22. 22-year-old guy in great shape that squabbles a lot and has probably got some hood rat in him.
Was the Grizzlies, right?
And no, it was the Shannon Sharpe. It was the
That's who they played.
No, it was Memphis. I guess they are the Grizzlies, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know the teams.
They are either. But Shannon Sharpe's a 54-year-old tough man or a 23-year-old tough man. Who are you taking?
I'm taking the former tight end. That's who I'm taking.
That's a big old boy he was going to fight too.
But it was his dad, wasn't it?
No. The guy come over, his dad come over. Shannon Sharpe acted like a fucking ass. He did apologize, but he made a total ass of himself. Anybody else would be banned from going to basketball games anymore, and that's what they should do to him too.
Well, and hadn't LeBron said a whole bunch of other shit too, like about players getting, fans getting.
Yeah. See, that's bullshit right there. They should throw him fucking out wearing his grandma's fucking robe anyways.
He shouldn't. Well, I guess he's not on the court.
Look at that big old boy too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that big old boy wasn't scared. Now,
is that who he's yelling at? He's yelling at number 4?
Yeah, there ain't neither one. If you notice, there ain't a fucking person wanting to. Shannon Sharpe don't want that guy. That guy ain't going to hold Shannon Sharpe back if Shannon Sharpe really wants somebody. That big son of a bitch right there ain't going to get held back either. Yeah, come on back here. Now, if I'm doing that shit what are they going to do to me?
Right. They're going to kick you out.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a big son bitch he's going to squabble with.
But look at this. Look at this little guy with the... right there holding Shannon Sharpe back. He's my size. He's shorter than me, and he doesn't look like he's in as good a shape.
Shannon is not wanting. Shannon don't want in on that shit.
If Shannon wanted to fight, he could have breezed right past that guy.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Anybody else as a fan would get thrown out and banned from games forever. Right. Now, Shannon has a lot more business fighting somebody than fucking Spike Lee did when his little fucking 135-pound ass was doing on the sideline.
Has Spike Lee ever instigated?
No, he just run his mouth on the games all the time, talk shit all the time. Oh. He used to talk shit to, I think, Charles Barkley, because he was a Knicks fan, and I think the Knicks and the Sixers then were big fans. I don't remember. But Shannon's a big fucking boy. I'm telling you, Shannon's 54 years old, and if I saw that motherfucker rucking down the fucking road coming at me smarting shit, I would do this right now. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to fight that big bastard. He's a big old boy, and he's still in shape. He does good genetics.
He does an interview with Dion, and it's really good. I wish that they would do more of that on Undisputed, because the interview that he did with Dion was really, really special, really, really fun, lighthearted. They talked about a lot of good stuff, and it was a good interview by him.
Shannon probably, if you knew him off the shit when he wouldn't act like a fucking racist bastard, because that's what he acts like all the time on Undisputed. If you just met him somewhere, he probably would be a really enjoyable person to be around. But he pulls
I bet he's fun.
He pulls that fucking race card all the time, and I get so sick of that shit. I don't give a fuck what color you are. Quit pulling the race card all the time. Just like this stuff in the Super Bowl now. It's the first time 2 black quarterbacks have played. I've forgotten we've even didn't have black quarterbacks. I don't remember when we didn't have a black quarterback, because Doug Williams won a Super Bowl for the Redskins back in 1943, it seems like. And it was like 84, 85, or 86. I get so tired of it all the time. You know, and Patrick Mahomes' mom, she's fucking white as I am. I grew up with her cousin. Mm-hmm. She's white, you know, so he's half black. He's not all the way black. Russell Wilson was half black.
No, it wasn't. It was Peyton and Cam. Right?
Cam was black.
No, but it wasn't. Yes. It wasn't.
No, we've never had
Russell
2
Wilson.
black quarterbacks play, but they're making a big to do out of it. And we should, if you want to get above this race shit, quit making a big to do about the first time everything happened somewhere. Right. You know, we had the first gay player, we had the first deal. You know, what about the first Chinese guy when we get one of them? I mean,
we've already got Young Wei Koo.
Who?
Young Ho Koo, kicker.
Oh, okay. They play football too. They count.
Young Ho Koo.
Yeah. Did you see? Joe Staley, who used to play for the Niners, is talking shit on Twitter, and he's talking shit to the defensive end rookie from the Giants, Kayvon Thibodeau.
No, what about?
Kayvon Thibodeau said something about, shoot, y'all, we should have been playing instead of the Niners. They look like a mop-up team or some shit. You had your chance. Philadelphia beat your ass too. But anyways, Joe Staley come out and made a smart-ass comment, and about him, and then the kicker that kicked at Lawrence Tynes went back at him, and he said, "Oh, you're just a fucking kicker or something." And they were going back and forth. But
Did you see Trent Williams?
yeah, he fucking.
Ooh,
I
shit.
wouldn't want to fight that bastard.
That is a violent man.
You think Shannon Sharpe would do that to him?
No, fuck no. No. But there's also a big difference in a 55-year-old man, 54-year-old man, and a guy that's actively playing
In the NFL?
where his sole job on this earth is to move big bodies.
Trent Williams
It doesn't matter how much Shannon Sharpe lifts, and I'm sure he's built like a brick shithouse. Like that, there's a difference in moving weights and moving human beings.
Trent Williams is not a very good puncher, though.
Well, I don't know how good of a puncher Shannon Sharpe
Well,
is either.
I've seen Trent Williams punch somebody in the face.
Oh.
He hit Richard Sherman after the fucking playoff game that time on a sideline. Did you not ever see that?
I don't know that I
Oh, he
did.
fucking rocks his fucking face, and Richard Sherman don't fucking move. Richard Sherman's got that street thug mentality, though. Smart man.
Very
He grew up
smart
in the
guy.
tough streets of fucking California.
This was when they played.
When he played for the Redskins, and it was after Seattle beat him in the playoffs.
I understand and wish to proceed.
Yeah, this is it right here. Of course, he's got his helmet on.
Oh, well, fuck yeah. If you're going to get a fist fight, that's the first thing you should do. Yeah, that wasn't much of a punch. That
No.
was more of a push. Maybe. I don't know.
Richard
More of a
Richard
push.
Sherman ain't running from him.
No, he's not. There was another thing. Oh, when that kicker, Leon Lett, did you see that back a long time ago? The kicker missed like 3 or 4 in a row. I can't remember how many.
All I remember is a Thanksgiving fuck up he had.
I think it was Leon Lett. Who was the other big guy? Doesn't Leon Lett have like the isn't he the strongest man or whatever? Wasn't that him? Or am I thinking of somebody else?
No, that's what was that fucking guy's name?
Larry Allen.
Larry Allen, yeah.
Not Leon Lett. Larry Allen. Let me see if I can find it real quick. And then we're gonna have to get to our pick 'em because
I'm gonna tell you what, right
Here it
now,
is.
they don't give Jerry Jones enough credit, but he's done a really good job as a general manager on getting some good players.
so they miss. I'll fast forward. It happened like during the commercial break. It happens after this. But they showed it. If I can find it. That's at the end. So he shanks it. It's against the Niners. He goes to the kicker. Fuck are you doing?
His own fucking kicker, too.
Yeah. By God, we're not playing favoritism. Make your fucking kick. And make the fucking kick. You're here for one job. Bam. Right in the face. Pow. Right in the kisser. So
I guess Jose Cortez did not last long.
I guess not.
That's great. I never had seen that before.
Punched his ass.
All right, we're going to talk Super Bowl now.
Oh, I got to find the line real quick.
I mean, we don't even need a line. San Francisco Eagles are favored by 2, I think I saw.
Now, here's my question. And Harry asked me this earlier. Now, this is the early lines because Jeff is leaving. We're all going to be gone. Point and a half.
Whoa. Hold on.
Point and a half. Philly.
You're going to be gone.
I'm going to be gone. You're going to be gone. And it's not all going to work out. So we're doing this a week in advance.
So we don't want to do it the week of the Super Bowl.
I don't think you're going to be here.
I'm going to be here on none. I won't be here none next week, will I?
Exactly.
We could have done it from Mexico.
Are you watching the Super Bowl in Mexico?
No, I'll be back home. So I can get ready to go to Nashville.
You're back what? Friday?
No, we're having Super Bowl at our house. Mom already
You're back
told you.
Friday?
I'll be back Saturday.
So you'll be back the day before the Super Bowl. So there's no way we could have done this.
No, that's fine.
Harry asked me this. He asked me who I thought were going to win. And it's very, very tough because San Francisco was down to Christian McCaffrey playing quarterback at one time.
Yeah, guy had a torn ulna.
Yeah, Tommy John, they think. He's going to try to avoid the reconstruction. Otherwise, it's full-blown Tommy John surgery.
It's 6 months out. Well, that changed their whole freaking deal because they done thought they had it. They
had the next Brady.
Oh, yeah. And they still might. And that surgery's not, a quarterback is not like a pitcher.
Yeah, but I don't. That's tough. That's a tough because
Why don't the NFL let them carry 56 players and carry a third quarterback just for emergencies? Nobody wants to see if
was awful.
If San Francisco would have had their third string quarterback, would there have been Elvis Grayback or whoever the fuck it would have been from 1985? Fuck, Tony Romo could come out of the fucking stands. That'd have been better than what they had.
Yeah. So I can't gauge what Philadelphia did. I mean, they beat the dog shit out of the Niners, and they've got a very good defense, but, I mean...
So you're taking Kansas City.
Brock Purdy threw 4 passes in that game.
So you're taking Kansas City.
Kansas City didn't look all that good.
There's 4 good teams playing, and you think about it, San Francisco has the best defense in football.
And they were healthy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Philly put up how many points? 31?
Yeah. I think Philly rocks Kansas City.
I mean, I'm not putting it past them.
Philadelphia can run the ball. Philadelphia can throw the ball. Now, Kansas City played against probably the best duo wide receivers there are in Chase and Higgins.
Yeah, man.
Higgins is a fucking stud, but they didn't do a lot.
Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown.
Yeah, and Philadelphia held them to like 6 catches between them. But then you got Dallas Goedert. I think Philadelphia is just they're
Got
so
the
good,
weapons.
and they've got such a good defensive line.
So you're taking Philly.
I think
on
Philly.
the record.
I think Philly's defense is a whole lot better than Kansas City's defense, or than Cincinnati's defense is. I don't even think it's close. Shannon Sharpe did call out Eli Apple last week before the game.
Why?
Because he was talking shit on Facebook. He said, "Who are you to talk shit? You ain't done nothing."
He made a big pass interference call against him.
He had it. And well, I thought about that every time he fucked up. I thought, well, Shannon's right on that deal.
Gonna get him.
I think Philadelphia is too good defensively for Kansas City, and I think that they're really good on offense. I think Philadelphia is better on offense than Cincinnati because they can run the ball and their quarterback can run the ball.
So you're taking Philly.
I think Philadelphia wins, and I think Philadelphia
based off of
covers
weapons.
the spread. I just think they're a better football team.
I am gonna go Kansas City, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Because of Patrick Mahomes.
Andy Reid.
Well, he's a great coach.
You give him 2 weeks to put up a game plan. Mahomes is going to get healthy. I did see Eric Bieniemy's going to the Commanders. He's their head coach.
No, he's going to be their offensive coordinator. Ron Rivera is their head coach. They hired him as the offensive coordinator. And I'll tell you who made the good coaching hire was DeMarco Ryans going to the Texas or to.
Oh, this
Houston.
is not official.
DeMarco Ryans is going to be their head coach. He signed today a 6-year deal with the Texans. I think that was a good move on their part, and he's a good coach. Good for him. He's
So
a
I'm
great guy.
Falk sent this to me when we were doing our last.
It's going to be
podcast,
Bieniemy as the offensive coordinator.
So I didn't get to read it, and it's not even official yet. So.
I don't. You know what?
I skim whenever. If you send me a message during a podcast, I'm going to skim it and probably fuck it up.
Do you think that Bieniemy is? I noticed when Mahomes comes off the deal, he goes and talks to Andy Reid. He don't talk to his offensive coordinator. Now that might be standard everywhere, but I think I think Andy Reid's their offensive coordinator. I don't think that
Bieniemy is.
I don't think so.
He's just kind of the figurehead of it.
I think he does. He has a job and stuff,
right?
But I think Andy Reid oversees all the play calling and everything.
Andy Reid calls the plays, doesn't he?
Well, then why? Then who's the offensive coordinator then?
Right.
So I think that's what I mean. I think Andy Reid is. I don't think that's going to hurt Kansas City at all. And there's a reason why he's going to a fucked up franchise. So if he's a fucked up person the way that he is, then Washington is a place to be. They don't even know what their fucking name is.
Because there was a clip when the last time Brady played there against, when he was still a Patriot, and like Andy Reid, Brady was like orchestrating a big drive, and Andy Reid never looked up from his play sheet, and I can't find it, but it doesn't make any difference. But I think Andy Reid calls the plays.
He's their offensive coordinator. Now, if Kansas City wins the Super Bowl and Andy Reid retires,
he's not going to retire.
You don't think so?
No, he's got the next dynasty.
But how long does he want to? I mean, when you get older, I know this is hard for young people to say, but when you get older, you wake up one day and you say, you know what? I can't build nothing else. My life, I don't have enough time left. And you also wake up and you think, you know what?
He's 64.
I want to enjoy my life, and he's 64 years old. He looks at the mirror and he says, you know what? I got 11 years left of quality life. I may live to be 90, but my quality life is about 75 years of age. So the next 11 years, I want to go do things I want to do.
I don't think they're built that way.
And he may not be. I don't know. But some people do. Like Bill Cowher walked away at the top of his game.
Weren't they forcing him out more or less?
I don't think so. I think they just got done with the Super Bowl.
No, I think they'd suffered through.
Look it up and see. I don't think so.
I don't really have time.
But I don't think Bill Cowher. But he could have had a lot of other jobs, and he didn't take any other job. I think guys get fed up, and he may not. First of all, I wouldn't want to be a football coach right now, NFL head coach, because all the fucking social justice bullshit you got to worry about in the locker room and crap. Fuck that. What a distraction, you know? And I'm telling you right now, 10 years from now, everybody's going to say, is Kaepernick going to come back and play? Motherfucker's window is closed. He's done, you know? But I promise you that someone would say, well, they could sign Kaepernick if San Francisco would have won. He could have come played again. His name would have come up in the conversation. And people like Shannon Sharpe, we ought to get a chance. Fuck, he ain't no good.
Okay, so here's Bill Cowher. I'll start at 97. They lost to the Broncos in the AFC Championship game.
Okay.
Then, what'd I do? Then 98, 99, 2000, they don't go to the playoffs. AFC Championship game, AFC Championship game.
One Super Bowl and he retired.
Right. But I think that everything was starting to kind of play itself out.
Why? He had Ben Roethlisberger as a quarterback. He had just lost the year before. He lost to New England AFC Championship. Then he won the Super Bowl the next year, and he had Ben Roethlisberger. He was top of his game. He just had enough of this shit.
I don't know. But why go into broadcasting if you're wanting to? I mean,
they only have to work for 3 or 4 days a week.
I don't know. I feel like Andy Reid realizes that with Patrick Mahomes, he's got a chance to do something special.
Well, I hope he doesn't retire because he's a really good coach, and I like the Chiefs. But I think he's going to get beat by Philadelphia. Philadelphia's either going to win their second Super Bowl or the Chiefs are going to win their third Super Bowl.
Oh, and Andy Reid is playing his old team.
Yes.
I just put that together.
Did you know there's 2 black quarterbacks playing?
There are.
Yeah. First time ever.
And 2 white head coaches. So
there you go.
For the 57th time in a row, I guess. I don't
have a clue.
No, Tomlin
played Super Bowl. Guy Herm Edwards. Not Herm Edwards. He never went to Super Bowl.
Herm Edwards didn't?
Ted Dungy. Or Tony Dungy.
Tony Dungy, I'm sorry.
Great guy.
Yeah, that's right. And now everybody's coming out against him.
Yeah, because he's a conservative guy with a brain.
Pro-lifer. All right, so you're taking Philly. I'm taking
Philadelphia. The game will go over. I don't even know what the over-under is. The game's going to go over. I'm going to tell you right now, bet on Philly and bet the over.
Bet on Philly, bet the over.
Bet the Philly, bet the over, and bet Jalen Hurts has over 50 yards rushing in the game.
MVP of the game.
Well,
obviously you're
A.J. Brown.
No. It always goes to a quarterback. MVP of the league.
Jalen Hurts.
Justin Jefferson.
No.
Justin Jefferson. Heard it here first.
He had too many shitty games.
Jalen Hurts missed 6 games, didn't he?
Would you trade, if you were the Dallas Cowboys, would you trade C.D. Lamb for Justin Jefferson?
No.
You wouldn't if you're the Cowboys?
No.
You'd rather have C.D. Lamb?
I would.
Why? It's not even close.
Yeah, it is.
Would you trade Dak Prescott for Kirk Cousins?
No.
It's a wash.
No.
The people on Dak, they really
Dak has age on him, so
I think Dak may not be a Super Bowl quarterback. You know, they fired their offensive coordinator.
Going to the Chargers, so watch for the
That's where he's going?
Yeah.
Oh shit, they'll probably
I was a year early. I was a year early on the Chargers. We were a year early there. Yeah, he's going to the Chargers as their OC.
I saw Dallas was going to interview some guy that was at Washington. They fucking were horrible on offense. How
scored 13
No, it was
points
not
a
either
game.
Washington. It was Panthers. Another team. Fucking horrible offense. I'd rather have DJ Moore than C.D. Lamb.
DJ Moore's got that dog in him.
C.D. Lamb don't have that dog. C.D. Lamb is good at catching passes and wide open, but he's not a fighter and go get the ball guy. And I'm going to piss all the Cowboy fans off, but I think he's very overrated. I think Dak's very underrated.
I don't know about that.
All right, we don't talk Cowboys later. God bless y'all. Have a great week. Be safe. If you're going to a Super Bowl party, don't drink and drive. If anybody wants any action on the game, holler at Andy.
That's right. All right, everybody. Have fun. Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, go check out our sponsors. Check out Bangtail Whiskey, Stanfield Hunting Outfitters, Dirty Duck Coffee, Ducks Unlimited, Double T British Kennels, Alpha Outdoor Specialties, The Hunt Proof App, Looking Glass Podcast, Lucky Duck, Shin Gear Waders, Gun Dog Outdoors, Pacific Calls, Dive Bomb Industries, Boss Shot Shells, and Mossberg.